hi everybody, welcome. I am so glad that you could join us this morning.
Yes, I am crashing the party today. Hello.
It's not just me, I have Faye with me, and you may have heard, if you were at City Centre on Sunday, you'd have heard that we were going to do this this morning. We're really going to talk about the new album and the new songs that we're releasing, the first of which came out on Friday. But first of all, some little introductions. Faye, a little bit about yourself. Tell us about yourself before we jump into the project.
Oh, thank you. I mean, how to summarise. So I came to Norwich for the first time for about 5 or 6 years ago. I came as a student. I went to UEA, and then as much like happens to a lot of people, if you will talk to someone who went to university here, most people will say this. I came back at Norwich, sucked me right back in. It's a lovely city, I love it here, and I now live and work here as a proper adult. It's funny to think that. And I've been coming to King's for about 1.5 years now, so time has flown, and I love it here, and I love the church family. I feel very lucky to be part of it. So that's me in a nutshell, to be honest.
I love to hear people saying they love the church family here.
Yeah,
of course, Norwich is a lovely place to be, but church family is special.
Yeah.
And I've often seen you, Faye, signing children in on a Sunday morning and things like that.
Yeah.
But we're here to talk about the music project. Okay, where should we start? Shall I start with a bit of the background? What do you think?
Yeah, go for it. I mean, I'd love to hear a little bit about how it got started, because I was a bit late to getting involved.
Okay.
A lot of the hard work was already done when I got sort of involved in the project, so please share.
I mean, it must be almost a year ago, I think a few of us began to realise that there's something special going on here at King's. Some beautiful songs being written, home produced by church family. Ben Locke here, City Centre, and Joe Bunton and Johnny Raspin, City West, and others, I think, as well. And you know, it's really significant because I can go back far enough to remember the last time there was sort of a spiritual awakening in this country back in the 1970s. And one of the hallmarks of that time was that songs were being written in local churches here, there and everywhere. Today, a lot of the songs we sing come from 2 or 3 kind of stables around the world, and there's not been a lot of home-produced things. So anyway, about 1 year ago, we began to take note. Wow, Lord, there's some lovely things happening. We, as pastors, want to shepherd that and see gifts flourish and bless the church. And so I got in touch with a dear friend of ours, Jimmy Clark, who he lives down Lowestoft Way. Lovely. He's a Christian guy. He's a professional musician, and he's got a little studio. And so I spoke to him and introduced these 3 guys to Jimmy, and they got a bit of coaching, recorded their songs. And here we are. The last step in the program was someone to help us put it all together and give us a timetable and help us get it known and out there. And that's where Faye comes in. Does that answer it?
I think so. Yeah. The story and how it all came together.
I mean, I'm really passionate about this because I love worship. I'm always telling you on these dailies. Worship, sing, express your heart to the Lord. It's such a big part of our lives. It's so important, and we want to see gifts in the church flourish. So Faye, the first song came out on Friday, and that is called
I Love You, Lord. That's out.
I Love You, Lord.
Yes.
I hope you clickety-click, got it already on your playlist. If you haven't, get to it. There's another one going to be released fairly soon. Which one is that, and when's that going to come out?
Yes, so on the 17th of November, we've got Forever and a Day coming out. So we're spacing them out, and we're really making you wait for the final album. So look forward to the pre-save links, etc. We'll be promoting it on social media and on the website and at church on Sundays, much like we've already done. So yes, we've got another single coming out then, and then finally the album in its entirety is coming out on the 24th of November.
It's just so exciting. I hope you're taking this all in. Oh, and by the way, when you look at the link and things, you've probably seen some artwork. We might even have a copy of it here somewhere.
We have in a rough way, but you'll have seen this around. And this is the artwork by the fantastic Tim Cottrell. He's done us a beautiful album cover. Sorry, I'm peeking over the top there. but it will be looking in much higher quality on your screens. So I think we've got some fantastic music, we've got some fantastic artwork, some fantastic gifts in the church family, and so they've really all come together to make this fantastic project work.
It's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
And even if you probably can't see, but the crown there, it's made up of lots of little people worshipping, and I think that's lovely. You know, that's the church, isn't it? We're here for the glory of God, and it's lots of different shaped people worshipping the Lord, and so it's really, really, really exciting. Now, you might be asking, can we get a CD of this or something? You know, if you're of a slightly older generation, and I'm afraid the answer is, I'm afraid we don't do that sort of thing nowadays. Apparently, we did make a CD, incidentally, about 20 years ago. Kev McGee and others put together a CD, King's Norwich Worship. I should have brought it in to wave it around. But nowadays we do things differently, and so where, just go through how people can find it, where they can find it, so that no one's in any doubt.
No problem at all. So it's going to be available on all of your streaming services, wherever you like to get your music. So obviously we've got Spotify, Apple Music. It'll also be on Amazon Music. We're also going to be popping a few maybe lyric videos on YouTube, so they'll be fantastic for using in life groups or sharing with your friends. So they'll be on lots of different platforms, and we'll be making sure that these are really easy to access via the church social media, but also on the website. We've got our own page where there's going to be all of these links and information, links to lyric sheets, etc. So there's going to be loads of things to go and help you make the most of it. But so it's going to be all over, all online, and
you just mentioned something that I've forgotten all about. On our website, we're going to have a page called, it's going to be KNW, got it? King's Norwich Worship. That's what we're calling the album. What's the album called?
So we didn't mention that, did we? So the album is called This Is Our Worship. 6 songs. And yes, by King's Norwich Worship, which is sort of the collective name for all of our fantastic creatives and songwriters and artists here. So yes, and it also will be KNW on the church website with everything that you could possibly need. So if in doubt, head right over there.
Brilliant.
Yes.
One thing we've not yet mentioned is the possibility of a worship evening where we'll sing these songs, or we not performed, but we'll worship with these songs on perhaps a Sunday evening. Is that coming together? Do you think we'll actually? I'd love that. Can we make that happen?
I mean, that is the plan. So we're hoping to hold an evening where everyone can come together and the songs will be played. So we've got 6 songs, as we said. There's one called I Love You, Lord, Forever and a Day. Then we've got Maranatha, His Name, We Praise You, and This Is Our Worship. So all of those 6 songs plus, whatever will happen, and it's the idea is that everyone can come together and enjoy the worship and celebrate the project. And so that's currently in the works. We're trying to finalise the date for that, so watch this space and we'll keep you all updated.
That would be great, wouldn't it? We'll hope it'd be nice to do it before Christmas, wouldn't it? Have a worship evening with these songs. Hey, by the way, when you ran through those names, there's a special story behind one of those songs.
Indeed, there is.
Do you know what I'm thinking of here?
I think I do, but I'm gonna let you tell it. Oh, am I going? Okay.
Yeah, you tell the story.
My brain just completely blanked there. So so one of the songs is, we've obviously got 3 fantastic songwriters, but we've also got one that's involved some different songwriters, a few more people involved. So His Name, correct me if I'm wrong, I think that's the one it is, apologies if not, was helped to be written by some of the King's kids.
That's what I heard.
Yes.
Sorry to put you on the spot there.
No, go for it.
I love this. Apparently, Joe and Johnny went into the kids' work one Sunday and said, "Hey kids, can you help us write a song?" I said, "Yeah." So they did. And of course now they're saying, "Can we sing our song?" I love that. We think it's, which song do you think it is?
I think it's His Name, but
brilliant.
I'm sorry if that's wrong. We can correct that later if needed.
Folks, this project is so exciting. I'm so pleased that it's happening. I hope you'll latch onto it, find those links, get those songs into your head, your heart, into your daily worship. It's really, really special. Thank you, Faye, so much for helping me this morning to get it all out there. And now we're going to play just a couple of minutes of this first song that was released on Friday, written by Ben. I Love You, Lord. Listen up, enjoy, and worship.
From heaven's high throne to here on the earth, the Son of God. In darkness receive but the light of the world, you shine on us. Perfect redemption, the Lord of creation has shown the Father's heart. The kingdom revealed and his promises sealed by the power of his blood. This is your life for me. This is my soul.